Okay, guys, so your objective is being able to do a good Google search to actually get the information you want to find. So here are my tips. You can't be too broad. You have to get really specific, but sometimes that can be hard. So here's how you do it. First of all, you have to get rid of the extra words. Let's say, for example, I want to find out about a famous actor. I'm not going to just copy and paste the search and do something like um, who is a famous black actor from back in the day? That's way too broad, too many words. I want to get rid of all of the extra words. So for example, I can get rid of who, I can get rid of I can get rid of from, and I'll make this more specific. Maybe I'll say like 1950. Then my search gets much more specific. Now I actually got to click the site that looks the best. So I'm actually going to read this to see if it kind of has what I'm looking for. Or I'll read here, see if it has what I'm looking for. Okay? Each time you do a search, you want to get a little bit more specific. So at first I found famous black actor from 1950, but then I'm going to get even more specific, and I'll say Sidney Poitier, because I found him. But I want to know more about him. I want to know about his career. Or I might want to know about his awards. Okay, and then I'm going to click the link that looks the best. Usually it's always going to be on the first page. If it's not, you can go to later pages. And I would use these related searches. They'll really help you as well. Okay. So notice if I'm trying to find about Sidney Poitier awards, I don't say Sidney Poitier, or I don't say what awards did Sidney Poitier win. It's too long. It's going to come up with too much information. Okay. My second tip is to add a plus sign. That's if you're trying to do two searches at once. You can do that. So for example, Sidney Poitier awards plus sign Sidney Poitier career. So that's doing two searches at one time if I do it like that. Okay. My third tip is to put it in quotes. If you wanted to come up with exactly what you have, word for word in the search, you can put it in quotes. So I'll put quotes, Sidney Poitier awards and quotes. And now the only things that will come up are in the article that have exactly word for word Sidney Poitier awards. It's not going to have anything in between. It's not going to have anything different. It's going to say those three words exactly in a row. My fourth tip, we kind of already talked about this, but to keep making it more and more specific. So you're never just going to do one search and just base it off of that. You're always going to do that search and keep revising it, keep finding different stuff. So for example, I might find that he won, let's see, he won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in 1964. So I'm going to say Sidney Poitier Best Actor 1964. And now I have even more specific information to find about that. I might find now what movie it was for and do a search about that and add that on to be even more specific. Okay? So those are my tips. Please learn them, use them, especially getting rid of extra words. That's going to be the most important thing than just being a smart searcher and actually finding the link that best helps you. Okay? Thanks for watching. Good luck.